And it is, of course, Hong Kong Attitude that will sit atop Group C.
After a disappointing collapse of the LMS in 2018, the three LMS representatives are hungry to regain respect in international discussion. The key player is Mission, who has since returned to the squad that traded him away to help lead them back to the international stage after the 2017 appearance. He's teamed up with the familiar face Crash, and while once competitors are now the first line of attack in proving the LMS is here to play.
Starting roster. Top lane, 3Z. Jungle, Crash. Mid lane, Mission. AD carry, Unified. Support, Kai Wing. Head coach, Chowie. First up in Group C is Hong Kong Attitude, or HKA. They're the third seed representatives from the LMS and made quite a run to make it here. Their spring split wasn't great, as they ended in 5th place and missed playoffs, but their summer split showcased a remarkable growth from the squad. They ended up finishing 3rd in the split and made it to playoffs. Here, they made it to the finals before losing to J-Team. Next, they blasted their way past the Flash Wolves and G-Rex to secure their ticket to Worlds through the Gauntlet. Interestingly, Hong Kong Attitude has the ability to play the early game and later stages of the game quite well. 3Z and Crash favor early game focused champions. Their mid laner, Mission, sometimes plays assassins like Kiana as well. This gives them the ability to skirmish and pull off tower dives. With decent leads, HKA can end games decisively. 3Z in particular is a solid player. He has an aggressive playstyle that complements his unique champion pool and will be a huge asset in play-ins. But if HKA doesn't end the game quick enough, they usually have a backup plan. This is the late game scaling carries that Unified and Mission play. Mission is known for his picks like Corki that can output tremendous damage when items are reached. Along with him, Unified has fantastic teamfight positioning that makes him a reliable carry. Third seed representatives from the LMS are infamous for underperforming. Because Flash Wolves didn't make it to Worlds this year, the team that knocked them out will have the responsibility to do them proud.
And it is Low-Key Esports.
The VCS opened to an intense race between 4 teams: GAM, Team Flash, Dashing Buffaloes, and Low-Key Esports. It would come down to the wire before GAM and Levi reigned supreme before being challenged by the bad boys of the VCS, Low-Key Esports. After getting destroyed in the playoffs, Low-Key, now humbled, fought through Team Flash to represent Vietnam as a 2nd seed. Keeping with their VCS roots, they are an aggressive team that attack you through the jungle with DNK. Alongside GAM, Low-Key are here to prove that VCS is a contending region.
Starting roster. Top lane, Hani. Jungle, DNK. Mid lane, Artifact. AD carry, Celebrity. Support, Venus. Head coach, AC. Next is Vietnam's 2nd seed, Low-Key Esports. In the spring split, they were called Friends Forever Gaming, and though they made it to playoffs, they were defeated in the first round. After rebranding to Low-Key Esports in summer, they improved and finished 3rd in the split. They lost to Gigabyte Marines and had to play in the losers bracket. Here, Low-Key smashed Dashing Buffalo and Team Flash to claim their spot in the World Championships play-in stage. The playstyle of the team shouldn't be surprising to anyone remotely familiar with the VCS. This is a team that wants to fight. It doesn't matter what else is going on. Low-Key will find and engage and fully commit to it. This can be brutal to play against depending on the situation, but also highly exploitable. With this kind of mentality, it is easy to give over unnecessary kills. Their drafts enabled this playstyle. Their top, middle, and jungle roles all tend to pick champions with early skirmish potential. Hani, the top laner, is known for the picks like Camille, Renekton, and Aatrox, while Low-Key's jungler, DNK, plays champions like Rek'Sai, Gragas, and Sylas. There is always action in the top lane, though this is where most of Low-Key's volatility comes from. If there is a standout player on this team, it would be DNK. As a jungler, he is responsible for much what happens in the early game. But aside from this, DNK is able to make super clutch plays when it matters. He'll be the one to watch when Low-Key takes on Summer's Rift in the play-in stage. Low-Key Esports is a fairly volatile team, but with the trademark Vietnamese aggression, they are more than capable of making waves at the most prestigious tournament of the year.
And it is Mega.
The Thai representatives from the LST built their roster this year around 3 of the region's 2018 Worlds representatives, Rocky, Lloyd, and G4. After disappointing at MSI earlier this year, Lloyd role swapped back to jungle as he often does, and they upgraded their bot lane, bringing in Korean AD carry Duel.
Starting roster. Top lane, Rocky. Jungle, Lloyd. Mid lane, G4. AD carry, Duel. Support, Pop. Coach, Warlock. Finally, we come to Mega. Mega is representing Southeast Asia and the LST in this year's World Championship. They were also the representatives for the region in the Mid-Season Invitational after dominating the Spring LST Tour. Their run at MSI was cut short and they didn't advance past the play-in stage there, but upon returning to the LST Summer Season, Mega came online. They finished second in the standings with only a single best of 3 loss. They didn't lose a single game in playoffs and ended up securing the world spot with ease. Unlike the previous teams, Mega is a squad that more focuses on macro and mid-late game team fighting. Their early games are relatively quiet compared to the others in Group C, but they are decent at capitalizing on mistakes. Crucially though, Mega's bottom lane duo Duel and Pop are extremely lane dominant. They are usually able to take first tower in the isolated 2v2 and snowball the lead with minimal jungle interference. This suits Mega well, as Duel has had a fantastic season. He's been a primary carry for the team and his teammates are well practiced in enabling him to succeed. In addition to Duel, Mega's mid laner is a star in his own right. G4 has 2 world appearances under his belt and a host of high-ranking tournament finishes. He's famous in the Southeast Asian region for his variety of mage champions he plays to near perfection. Between G4 and Duel, there's a ton of carry threat on Mega. Mega definitely has their work cut out for them in this year's Worlds play-in stage. But if they can weather the storm of aggression other play-in teams bring to the table, they can out-macro and teamfight the rest and make a name for themselves. Watch the 2019 World Championship here at ESTN TV. For more information on the tournament, team standings, and players, visit lolesports.com. Also, stay tuned here at ESTNN for more Worlds 2019 coverage.